Good day viewers, welcome to this channel. Breaking news: CNG write Tinubu demands review of harsh policies. The coalition of northern groups CNG on Tuesday wrote an opening letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu demanding a review of harsh policy. The CGN raised concern over perceived loop-sidedness of Tinubu appointment to keep position in government. CNG, in a statement by its spokesperson, Abdul Aziz Sulaiman, kicked against the palliative proposed by President Bola. The coalition of northern group CGN on Thursday wrote an opening letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu demanding a review of harsh policy. The NG raised concern over perceived loop-sidedness of Tinubu appointments to keep position in government. CNG, in a statement by its spokesperson, Abdul Aziz Sulaiman, kicked against the palliative proposed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that the impact of this palliative is negligible, and they are not serving to alleviate the suffering of the citizen. CGN said, "Your Excellency, may I recall that in the lead up to all Progressive Congress APC primary election, one of the key factors that paved the way for your emergence as the president flag bearer of the party was the support of some northern governors who insist on a shift of power to especially the southwest. At that time, Your Excellencies, candidacy faced a major obstacle in the form of assistance from some northern politicians who fear that a southern president would further marginalize their region. Yet, these governors, who were mostly from the northwest and northeast, persisted that a shift of power to the southwest would help to foster nation unity, even as some northern politicians accused them of betraying and putting their personal interests ahead of the larger northern agenda. And remember that at the primaries, delegates delegates from every section of the country voted for you in solidarity against the gang-up of the traitor elites. And in the build-up to the secondary election of February 2023, despite effort by both the government in power at that time and your own party, the All Progressive Congress, to sabotage your success, the Nigerian people stood firm and gave you massive vote, with northern Nigerian giving you more than 60% of the vote. The Nigerian massive at that time demonstrated their belief in your excellency ability to lead. Their votes were a clear indication that they saw you as a viable candidate and believe in your vision for the country. It is therefore with a heavy heart that we bring to your attention the, pervasive frustration, hunger, and anger being felt by many in the country just 3 months into your administration. Furthermore, some sections of the country are already raising concern over perceiving lopsidedness in your appointment to the positions in the government. As a leader who ran on a platform of change and inclusivity, it is crucial that this pervasive feeling of frustration and anger is addressed. There is a need to urgently put in place policies and programs that will bring relief and restore hope in the people. Your administration must be seen as one that listens to the voices of the people and and, and acts accordingly. Additionally, we urge you to pay attention to the concern raised over perceiving lopsidedness in your appointments. It is important that key positions are held by qualified individuals regardless of their ethnic or religious background. Wow. The unity and progress of the country depend on fairness and equity in all areas, including governance. My able listeners, we have heard what advice that the people are sending to the president.